Well, we're so happy to have you here in Aberdeen. Obviously, I'm sure you know a lot of people here, but what's it been like to meet your adoring fans here at Comic Con?
Amazing. I honestly feel like this has been a bit of a homecoming because it's the first con I've done in Scotland. So I understand everybody. And I just like, I don't know, like just if you told me, when I was a wee girl in Glasgow that I'd be heading up a convention in Scotland, I wouldn't have believed you. So it means a lot to me.
Well, it means a lot to us that you would be here sharing your memories with us. I know it means a lot to everyone here. But I have to say, so looking at this gorgeous photo of you here, I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Look how beautiful. We have so many amazing cosplayers here. What is it like when someone comes up to you and they're dressed as you?
Well, there's an example of I do have the world's best fans, by the way. I still can't believe I have any fans, but I do. And I'm so grateful. But this lot here are total weapons. And each one of them has turned up today. If you could please stand up and show everybody.
Yes.
As all of the characters that I played in Doom Patrol. There's Madame Rouge, and there's Normal Rouge. Give me them all.
We've got to get a photo.
Rouge with physical comedy. Rouge with cupcakes. Madame Rouge, obviously. Who else have we got? Which one's this one? Gorgeous Rouge. Get a Baby Rouge. Oh my God, Baby Rouge. I mean,
yes, round of applause.
It's just like
that is amazing.
And so I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, they're committed. They should be.
Yes.
But so should I.
We are very committed. I have to say, they look amazing. We have some amazing cosplayers here, but for you to have an entire section is pretty special.
Yeah,
very
it
cool.
is. But like, that's just because my fans are like, I don't know, like they're so passionate and they really go like the distance, and that really touches me because obviously I've done something to merit that. So I feel very relieved as well.
You have so much to be proud of, but is there one particular role or project that you're particularly proud of?
I think like I can't. I mean, Missy's up there, like definitely. Like there was something out of everything that I've done, from Bad Education to Green Wing to all like these amazing shows that I've been lucky enough to be on the book group and all of this kind of like a little offbeat stuff that I've gotten to do. They've all been wonderful characters, but I don't think I can top Missy, although I'm not dead yet. But I'm sure there's something exciting coming down the pipe at some point. But yeah, Missy. I could simply have just answered your question with Missy.
Sure. We like for you to elaborate. That's what we're here for.
Yes.
Before we get to the fan questions, I know there's so many questions that are going to be asked here today. When you're not being your movie star, TV star self, what do you like to do to unwind? What do you do when it's just Michelle time?
I eat tunnocks.
Great answer. Yay! I wonder what was in the box. Put your hands up, everybody. This is a panel first. I told you it's Sunday Fun Day. You have to expect the unexpected. Being showered in treats. No wonder you have so many fans. They're hungry. Yes. That was perfect. Keep the applause going if you want some treats from Michelle. Connor wants a treat. Yay! It's raining sweets, everybody.
So much.
She says I'm starving.
This
explains your fans now.
Okay,
so
I'm done.
Treat them, literally.
I'm done.
Literally. Other than that, what do you like to do to unwind? Other than treats?
No, seriously, I do love food. So I just like, I live in New York, which also blows my mind. I've been there for a while, and so I have I had a wonderful dog, Frank Arthur Davenport, R.I.P. And he was 17 and a half years old, and he died last year. But he was like it was like living with Cary Grant. He never got dirty. He was so self-cleaning, a little white paw. He was just, and he just one day was over it, and he just went under the bed, and that was that. And so it was very graceful, very dignified. Unlike, I'm telling a sad story. I'm telling a sad story about my dead dog. But get your tunnocks. No, you get your tunnocks. That one's for me. Okay, thanks very much. I will eat these, by the way. Anyway, I'm getting there. I'm getting to my point. Anyway, so R.I.P. Frank. So then it felt weird not having a dog. So we got a new puppy, and his name is Dylan Davenport. Dylan Brunson Davenport, because my son's into basketball. And anyway, he's not like Cary Grant. He's like Bill Murray. And I'm trying to teach that little fucker how to walk. And so most of my downtime, see, I'm answering your question, is eating tunnocks whilst trying to walk Dylan round New York. And that's kind of what makes me happy, just doing that. And people watching as well makes me laugh.
Oh, and in New York, it's hysterical.
Yeah, it is.
It's a zoo out there. We love it, though. We have to go to the fans because I can't just be the only fangirl moment happening right now. We have a microphone, a roving microphone, this lovely lady here. If you have a question, just raise your hand. Let's keep it fun. We've got one over here on the right.
So we're just wondering, who was your favourite companion to interact with on Doctor Who as Missy?
She's not really that friendly, to be honest. So having a favourite companion, most of them would be just, shoved down a... But if I had to answer the question, who's that one with the gigantic big eyes that was really impossible to work with because she was so gorgeous and I wanted to punch her in the face? She was so beautiful. Jenna Coleman. Yeah. Not only that, she's an amazing actress as well. So I felt that was a wee bit unfair to be that gorgeous and talented.
It's just rude.
I thought so.
It's just rude.
I thought so.
Inappropriate. Yeah. Great question. Thank you. Got another one up here on the left.
Hi, I love your jacket, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Thrifted in Paris.
Oh, ooh la la.
Paris, France.
So obviously you've been in Doctor Who, which is like a major franchise and everything. Are there any other huge franchises like Star Wars, anything you've always wanted to be in?
Yes, to all of them. If anybody from Marvel is watching, or Star Trek, or it's just fun to be part of those worlds, right? That brings in this many people together as a community, right? Because you're all here because you like that show, and so you've all kind of got a shorthand. So again, the answer is yes.
I'm sure they're watching on YouTube, Marvel and all the execs. Of course.
Yes.
We've got a question here up on the right.
Hi, 2 questions.
Yes.
If you could
Only allowed one, but carry on.
If you could have a Doctor Who episode or Big Finish audio with any Doctor, companion, and alien, who would it be?
I did it. I did it with Peter and Jenna. Peter Capaldi, obviously, Doctor Who, and Jenna Coleman, Clara. And nothing will ever beat that first episode for me. Because I was I was and still am a big fan. So for me to I didn't really know my way around the studio. And there was one day where I walked into the wrong room. I do that a lot. And it was a massive studio full of Daleks from every era, just in the dark in me and 50 Daleks. And that's just burned into my retina now. And so nothing will beat that first episode because it was so charged with excitement. You can have your second one if you want.
Oh, the microphone's gone.
Oh, microphone's gone off.
You'll have to come
that's
to our
a
table and ask.
shame, isn't it?
We've got one over here on the right.
I just wonder what inspired your performance as Missy. And sorry.
So Stephen Moffat, who wrote we had 3 series. I'd known Stephen for a long time, and I think he just kind of like got me. And so he was writing to my strengths, really. And they also gave me a lot of like flexibility. So I didn't have to, it wasn't much of a reach for me. And also once I put that costume on, it did a lot of the work for me. So I got to be more relaxed, I think, probably than any other show I've been in.
Thank you. Great question.
Hi, I have a question about Sabrina. Did you have a favourite scene to film or to watch being filmed?
Oh my God, Sabrina. Oh yes. When I got to like reveal that I was Madam Satan. I only play madams or mistresses. Let's face it. One day I'll play somebody called Fiona. And they did the incredible prosthetics, and I had to like rip my face off. But they sort of built my face on top of my face. I don't know. They're so talented. And ripped my face off and then eat this man, obviously, that was annoying me. So I just ate his face off. Yeah.
Just another day at work, huh?
Yeah.
We have another question up here on the right.
What was it like working with Peter Capaldi on Doctor Who?
It was a dream come true. He's a little bit older than me, but not that much. But so we're both from Glasgow, and he's from Paisley, so don't hold that against him. And I'd see him like cutting about the town, and he was just so cool. And he was at the Glasgow Art School, and so like to fast forward and then be, the master to his doctor was pretty mind blowing. So yeah, it really was a dream come true. I'm not sure he'd agree, but he's not here, so fuck him.
We've got a question up here. Why not? Up here next to the lovely blushing bride, there's a little girl there. Hello. Is the mic up?
Hi.
Hi.
What was it like being in Doctor Who?
It was just amazing. When my agent called me with the news, she told me to sit down before she gave me the news. And then I didn't believe her for a long time. I can't, because it was all my character, that character, the master, historically has always been played by a man. So it kind of didn't make sense to me that I thought it was a joke. But the joke was on them. So it was amazing. It was really a highlight of my life.
Thank you so much. We've got one here in the front row.
Hi, Michelle. I was just wondering, in season 10 of Doctor Who, we got Missy's redemption arc when she was wanting to become more good rather than the psychopath that she is.
How dare you? It is.
You done it well. But I was just wondering, since we always known the Master to be someone who's quite a villain and like ruthless, how did it feel to be able to take the character in an entirely new direction, even though it didn't exactly end very well?
Well, I just didn't want to be just one-dimensional. I didn't want to just be bad, or just to be evil. And I wanted to come at it from an angle where I wanted to kind of, everybody is the way they are because of something that's happened to them in their lives, right? Because we're not immune to life's ups and downs. And so I don't think anybody's like defined by one thing, by one character trait. We're made up of so many other facets that make us who we are. So I really didn't want to just be evil, So I wanted to for her to start to consider maybe having a conscience. Because I think it's funny that she shoved Jenna down the hole, or Clara down the hole, But then, you keep doing enough bad things. Hopefully at one point you ask yourself, why does this keep happening? Why do I keep ending up in this situation? And trying to join the dots of being, more compassionate, maybe. And I thought that would be interesting to play with, that kind of push and pull of like really enjoying being bad, but like start to feel bad about being bad, if you know what I mean.
Great question. Only at Comic-Con can someone tell you you're such a good psychopath.
Oh, yes.
Only here does that make sense.
I give good psycho.
You do. We got a question here on the right. Hello.
Hi. I got to meet you in London in 2016 when you'd been on the show, and I asked Karen this yesterday. I wondered if Missy could steal the TARDIS and take you anywhere. Where would you want to go? Anytime, anything like that.
Where would I want to go? Like to the Tunnocks factory, founded in 1890. So yes, I'd go back. I'd just go back.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So that's thank you. I just go there, which I think is in Uddingston, isn't it? So I'm nearly there, right?
Fun facts we're learning today. We've got a question here on the right.
Hi there. You've got a phenomenally good hard stare. What's the best thing you've ever used your hard stare to obtain?
Disciplining my child. When my child was a young boy, I had to be pointed out to me he's not Frank, because I would discipline my dog the same way I disciplined my child apparently, and I had to be. So I don't like making too much of a fuss in public with the dog or the child. So I developed a look, and they just knew if they got that look, they were fucked. So that was that, just a wee shorthand to, you better calm yourself down there to a frenzy.
Got a question up here on the left.
Hi. So I watched Green Room with my dad. What was the weirdest scene to film?
Oh, so I'm not sure. Like, I had this joke with the props department, like, bring me like your silliest prop. Like, they would try and like out prop me. I mean, and one day, like, they brought me the big arms. So I did the dance with the arms, and there was just lots of silly props. And then one day they were like, I think we've got her today. And they arrived with a camel. And I had to ride a camel through the hospital, Basingstoke Hospital. It was a real hospital, real working hospital. And we'd been there for 2 years, and they were so sick of us by then. They didn't bat an eyelid. It was just Michelle on a camel coming down the corridor. So that was probably the weirdest.
Got a question here on the left.
Hi. What was it like filming the Doom Patrol musical episode? And will you sing any of it for us?
What the fuck is going on? This is something that, wasn't it? I'm a bat. I can't remember. It was a riot because the entire episode was sung. And when that was first put to us, we thought, no, don't be silly. Just being silly now, aren't you? Like every single word. They're like, yes. So I don't think I've never done that in my what you'd like to call a career. Some of us thrived in that environment, and some of us just was sweaty every day. So that I was quite sweaty every day.
Brilliant. Thank you. It's actually a good follow-up to Anne's question. Have you started and or made any progress in your pursuit to play Mama Rose in Gypsy? And if so, can I help?
Oh, well, yes, you can help. You can all just post that out.
But
I didn't get that bit.
not just like magically, like something like an action.
Yeah, no, I honestly think that you guys have a real voice, and with social media, whilst there's lots of bad things about it, I don't think are great. It still is a powerful tool to get your voice out there and get, things heard and so that's up to you. Like, you guys you have a voice.
You still want to do it?
I still want to do it. Yeah, I want to do it.
Wouldn't we love to see that, Aberdeen? My goodness. Beautiful casting. We have time for just a few more questions. Just raise your hand, please. We've got one here.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
My question is about Bad Education, and what was your favourite part about working with Jack Whitehall and on the set of Bad Education?
Okay, I'm going to give you some inside information now. So Jack Whitehall is called Jack because I'm married to Jack, and Jack, his agent was Michael Whitehall, and they named Jack after Jack. Did you join the dots there? So I just felt like I was working with a little mini Jack. Yeah, that's the answer to that question. And it was good. And I liked it. And do it again. But Jack Whitehall is a very, very funny man indeed. He's just brilliant. And his dad is hysterical. And them together teamed up was just brilliant, actually. I spent time personally with both of them, obviously, because that was in the show. And they're, naturally just very funny. Jack definitely gets his humour from his dad, Michael, who's outrageously funny.
Got another one here.
Well, I know that you receive a lot of gifts and art at conventions, and I was just wondering if there was any particular art that you received this weekend that you liked at all. I mean, nothing, I wouldn't know anything about it. I was just wondering if you had any particular standout pieces that you enjoyed.
Yes! There was, as I recall, a very beautiful piece that it will be displayed for you all to see. What? At the thrift. No, come to my Tuck store and that will be the start of my art gallery for this wonderful artist that brought me the most beautiful piece, which had everything that was in Missy's bag, right down to actually a bag that I used to own and then I lost, which is annoying. So yes, that's my favorite piece of art.
Round of applause for our cosplayers and our artists that are here. So many talented folks here in Aberdeen. We've got a question up here on the left.
Hello.
Hi.
Mine's more of a snack-related question.
Yes, good.
So if there wasn't any Tunnocks,
Yeah.
what?
Well, there isn't now. I mean, apparently, in every store within 5 miles of this conference centre, apparently Spar's run out.
But if there wasn't any Tunnocks, what would your snack of choice be?
Like a British one.
Whatever snack you like.
I don't think you can go wrong with a pickled onion. Hang on, pickled onion Monster Munch. It's a classic. It's good. It's got everything that you need for a nutritious diet if you live in Scotland.
If we're going to ask the hard-hitting questions, you said you live in New York. What New York treats do you like the most? We talking street meat?
No,
That sounds terrible.
donuts.
It's a hot dog.
Donuts. I mean, just donuts, basically. Yeah.
Oh, donuts. Got a question here
Just
on
classic
the right.
donuts, bagels.
Yeah.
Just...
How do you feel work with precision? How does it feel work with precision?
With Big Finish production.
How do you
Yeah.
how do you feel with it? How do you feel?
It felt amazing. Yeah, it was wonderful. And it just gives me a connection still to the world, and it keeps it alive for me and for you guys too. I think a lot of people have been saying to me that they love the Big Finish productions and the audiobooks, and we have a real laugh doing it as well. It's brilliant. They're really good. They should be made.
Someone stole my glory, but is there a reason why you're typecast as a psychopath?
I think the thing is the face is probably the issue. It's a lot of angles, sharpness, scariness. Basically, doesn't take much for me to look like I'd kill you. Have to work hard to look like I'm approachable. So it's on television. You're mostly cast for the way you look, so I just fall naturally into witches and bitches.
Trending now, hashtag witches and bitches.
Yes.
Love it. We have a final question over here on the left.
You may not like my question.
Okay, well then don't answer it. Next.
But in the style of Sue White, could you please tell us what's hanging off your chair there?
Oh my God. You mean my handbag?
Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
Let's do one more. We have one more question here on the left.
Hi, I was wondering, there are multiple Doctor Who cosplayers about, and all the Doctors are fabulous, but I was wondering, what was it about Capaldi that you saw as a Doctor?
I believed if I was actually in a medical emergency that he would be able to help me. The gravitas, you know, and that granite face, you know, that looked like he had lived, you know, through many different centuries. Like I believed it, you know. I just loved annoying him. Loved it.
Great questions, everyone. Thank you so much. I know you've got to get back to meet your adoring fans here in Aberdeen, but after you leave here, what are you looking forward to most, professionally or personally?
Oh,
That's for your favorite band.
oh, really?
Oh.
Oh, that's great. Where did this come from? Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Cupid Psycho.
But psycho. She's cute, but she's psycho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true. I don't know what the question was.
Just what you're looking forward to after you leave the Comic-Con, professionally, personally.
Oh, just like seeing, like I love going through all the posts and like seeing the kind of aftermath. I really enjoy that. That's kind of fun. And also just sleeping in my own bed, you know, getting him into my own bed. The one I'm in at the moment is quite nice, but yeah, I'm going to go down to London and see my husband, who's in a play right now at the Donmar Warehouse, which is done really, really well. Just, you know, back to work and back
thank
to
you so
my
much.
kind of reality.
Right. Michelle Gomez, you are a delight. You are so gorgeous, so talented, and we are honored that you would be here with us at Comic-Con. Please show your
Thank you.
appreciation.